Hey guys, welcome to Home Sweet Homeschool. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom to one. And in today's video, we're going to talk about homeschool goals. Now, it is going to be a little different than some of the other videos you may have already seen on YouTube so far this year, which are like homeschool, I can't even say it today, homeschool goals for 2024. And they're thinking about what do they want for the rest of this school year. And I just can't think that far right now. I did make a community post a couple of weeks back that right before Christmas, my mom did get a cancer diagnosis, and that has really rocked our world because she has not felt bad. She's not lost weight. We were actually on our way to go Christmas shopping, and I noticed that she was slurring her speech. So I took her to the hospital up in the town that we were in, and after a series of tests, they did find a mass on her brain, one in her lung, and one in her colon. So since then, so that was like the week right before Christmas, it has just been a whirlwind. And so I really just cannot think for the whole year. Like, I don't know what 2024 is going to bring for us. All I can think of is we're just going to take it day by day, week by week, month by month. That's all I've got. And sometimes that is all you've got. And you may not even have something, like a cancer diagnosis or anything like that, but you can only think as far as what's happening this week or what's going to happen this month. So instead of doing a huge 2024 goals, we are just going to take it monthly. So hopefully I can come on here each month and let you know what our goals are for this month. And then I can do a recap of the month before to see if we even met those or if other things came up. So I guess I'm just here to say you do not have to make those huge goals. If you just need to take it month by month, that's okay too. So we're going to take it month by month here. And this is what my goal is for our homeschool for not for 2024, just for the month of January. So one thing that we started in January, because I wanted to ease us back into the school year after our Christmas break, was the life skills unit from Gather Around Homeschool. So my goal is that by the end of January, we have this completed, and my son has gained some new life skills that will definitely benefit him in the future. So hopefully at the end of January, I will come back and I'll let you know how we like this unit and if we got it all completed in the month of January. So that's my first goal. And I think it is something that we can pretty much achieve because to me, Gather Around is so flexible, and I can pick it up and take it in the car with us, or we can do it if I'm having to sit with my mom or whatever it is. This is going to be able to go with us. I don't see us not being able to do it. So my goal is to get this finished. The other thing, now this is new. So this year, I've kind of just let my son, as far as literature goes, pick books that interest him. And then my goal is to take those books and put them in the appropriate category. So if it's an American literature book, we're going to tuck it away into there for transcript purposes. If it's British literature, it will go there. And it's just kind of turned out that he's read a lot of British literature this year. That's just what he was interested in. So what I decided to do is to focus on some poetry for a little bit, because I know when I was in high school and we had British literature or American literature, we would not just spend the whole year reading novels. We would read about 4 books, and then the rest of the year would be made up with poetry and short stories. And so I thought, hey, let's do some poetry. But I didn't just want to start reading poetry and not have a guide for it, because when we do novels, I always try to find some kind of guide so I know certain things to discuss with my son. So I'll buy like book guides and stuff like that to go with the books that we read. And I knew with poetry, since it's not something that I'm very strong in, that's not really something I enjoy, I wanted to have some sort of guide to help me point out the things that I needed to point out to him to teach him about poetry. So I ended up buying Learning Language Arts Through Literature. This is actually the American literature book. I bought the British literature one online, so I have like the PDF copy of it, but I wanted to have something to show you. These you can find used all the time. I go to McKay's a lot if you have a McKay's near you, and they have these all the time, but of course they didn't have British when I wanted it. So I just bought the PDF version of the Gold Book, which is the high school level of British literature. And what I liked about it, and this one has the same type of thing, it has a whole section about poetry, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something that was gonna help me, like give me some objectives, give me a guide to go on, because I really don't know what to talk about when it comes to poetry and analyzing poetry. So it does pick a number of poets and poems, and then you just work through it lesson by lesson. So my goal for January is to start slowly working on the poetry unit. I'm probably going to hit it about 2 to 3 days a week, but I'm not sure because we are doing this right now, and I don't like to add a ton on to the unit study itself. But I would like to do it 2 to 3 times a week where we're just learning a little bit more about poetry. So those are my plans. Are they huge, lofty goals? Absolutely not. I think they're manageable, and I think we'll be able to reach them. And I can't wait to come back at the end of the month and let you know how it went. So let me know, do you have any goals for the month? If you have planned big goals for the year, let me know those down in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.